Peace. What's good, people? It's your boy Uber Randy, and I'm back with another one. Man, last week was a banger. Yeah, last week was a banger, even though it was the holiday week, man. I hope everybody enjoyed the whole Juneteenth experience. For the people that didn't understand what was taking place, Juneteenth is just a remembrance of what happened to the foundation of Black Americans, during that time period. So it really centered around the whole Texas is what really got the Juneteenth situation pushing off, because Texas was the last state for the enslavers to realize that they was actually freed. So that was the Emancipation Proclamation was put into place in 1863. Texas didn't realize, I'm gonna say the people that was enslaved didn't realize they was free until 1865, 2 years later. And for people that was in Fort Worth this weekend and was wondering what was going on, you had the whole Oprah Lee walk. She's one of the great pioneers of pushing the whole Juneteenth narrative. So it was a whole 2.5 mile walk with Oprah Lee. So that right there is what was going on this past weekend. That's the reason why the banks was closed. So yeah, so if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, it's just like any other federal holiday. Banks will be closed, certain businesses will be closed. You should be off, so why not take advantage of that? So here we are. I'm trying to see if I can lock in another trip out of here. Somebody else got it before I hit it. That's typically how it happens. But let's see where I'm at on Uber. Y'all know how we like to keep it transparent. Today is Tuesday, and so far I'm only at $286.53 on Uber. Let's see, on Lyft for the week, I'm already at $139.88. So as you can see, I got this week started off, man. This week is really hitting off pretty good. As you can see, yesterday on Monday I did 106 on on Lyft, and on Uber I hit, what was that, 200? Let's see. Yeah, $251 on Monday. So that put me at $350, right at $350 on Monday. So yeah, man, this week is starting off on a good foot. I hope everybody hit the pavement running hard yesterday. I kind of took it light. I was out celebrating the night before, Game 7, watching the NBA Finals. Man, it was a great game. OKC pulled it off. But yeah, let's get down to business, man. Won't y'all hit that like and subscribe button and stay locked in with me. Help me get to my first 50 subscribers so that I too can go live. Looking forward to that, man. Looking to be able to drop live content on you guys. But man, let's get to business, man. I'm here at DFW Airport along with a lot of everybody else. And so, man, there's been a couple of things that I know I'm not the only one that's seen at Dallas Love Field or at DFW Airport. There's been fights up here. There's people taking pictures of each other. There's people hiding their phones in different places to get trips out of here. So you got some people that do Uber Black and also do Lyft, and what they'll do is they either leaving their phones up here in one car, or they hiding them in bushes. One guy is locking it into some lockbox by the porta potties. It just all kind of stuff is going on, and you got people actually reporting each other like Uber and Lyft really care. They don't care about what's going on right now. They concern ain't about the drivers. Everything is geared toward these new autonomous vehicles. I figured that's one of the reasons why we being robbed right now, where they taking over right at 50 or sometime over 50% of the profit from us. And your CEO of Uber is what's his name, Darren Kanzowski. I know I'm butchering that name, but if you look it up, it's somewhat of that. So this guy took over, became the CEO of Uber back in 2017, and shortly after that is when we started also seeing all the changes go from being beneficial to the actual driver to the passenger. So all the changes since 2017 has not been in the betterment of the actual driver, but everything has been changing for the passenger for the better. So when you see all these changes happening on Uber and Lyft, all of it is for the benefit of the passenger. You know, the being able to go into the app and say that you want a certain amount of air, you want quiet, being able to select all these different things. Some people even have it where they can even control their radio from, you know, tell you what type of, you know, music or whatever they want to listen to. You got all these different things that they keep adding to the app, which costs, and we get to eat the bill of that. You know what I'm saying? So, and every time they do this, we eat the bill. But go look up what the CEO is about. If a lot of these drivers don't even know that the Waymo vehicle is being pushed by Uber. Okay? A lot of people don't even realize that. I hadn't really dove into Lyft as much because I typically drive Uber. I drive Uber way more than I drive Lyft. Like, that's just gonna happen. Uber is the big dog. And here it is, we got another hiccup that just came into play that a lot of drivers ain't paying attention to. We got the whole new Tesla has rolled out its robo-taxi in Austin. So, you know what I'm saying, we got all these variations, all these new things coming into play as far as what's happening with the rideshare market. And we got drivers at each other throat out here every day at DFW Airport, you know what I'm saying, or wherever, you know what I'm saying. We got people out here doing things to each other, rides and shit. So it's getting real testy right now because, you know what I'm saying, I feel, the way I look at it, Uber and Lyft are creating disgruntled drivers. Yeah, the mistreatment of passengers, that's all in relations to Uber and Lyft. The way that drivers not being paid. Just get on some of these Facebook groups or Instagram groups dealing with Uber and Lyft, and you will see some of these ridiculous fares that Uber are giving their drivers, that Lyft is giving their drivers. I'm talking going, let's just say from here, from DFW all the way up to Prosper for $13. Come on, that's ridiculous. It's not even worth it. And you know what I'm saying, and you think people, and you want people to be super concerned about their rating and cancellation rating and acceptance rating, but this is the type of trips that they get in because they're trying to push a lot more drivers to go get EVs, to go get electric vehicles. So I just seen another thing come across my screen yesterday, dealing with, are you interested in EV or no, not. Not at all. Not in the least bit. Don't care at all about an EV. No. So, but that's that, man. So, as a driver, as a driver, I'm telling other drivers, we have to figure out a way to not fight one another. Pay attention to what's going on out here that's really affecting the driving market, because, like I said, Uber is pushing the way more vehicles, and now Tesla is bringing in the robo taxis. So even though it's a smaller number, but they supposed to increase these, and also the different areas that they're going to be coming to. So it won't be long before we see large fleets of those riding around as well. So just keep that in mind, and know that things are changing, and there's some things that as drivers we might have to do to affect this system, and we have to lean on the people that we are picking up today to perhaps get them not to go and use these other services, because it takes away from the human aspect of what we do. And on top of that, we trying to make a living to take care of our families, and these CEOs, they don't have no concern about that at all. That's why I'm like, it don't make sense for these drivers up here to be fighting one another. You got drivers up here reporting each other for trying to hustle the system to make a living. So yes, you got guys up here hustling, like I said, hiding their phones. You got drivers up here parking extra cars up here, leaving phones in cars, trying to beat this system so that they can still take care of their family. So, man, I just want everybody out there, as far as driver-wise, man, to take it easy. It's about to get hot. But yeah, it's about to get hot, and they turning up the temperature on us with these changes that they making. So stay locked in with me, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one.